Hello everyone, welcome to Barca News. It is June 10th, 2024, and it's reported that Barcelona could still make it to the Club World Cup. Also, Sergi Roberto's future is much closer to the exit than to staying. And finally, Cameron Puertas has offered himself to the club. We have a lot to discuss, so let's begin. Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Mo, and before we begin with the news, just a quick reminder to make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment. All of this helps this channel continue to grow. Also, if you are looking for any Barcelona jerseys or merchandise, make sure you hit the kit bag, and if you are looking to place any sports bets, make sure you head to Bet Us. Both links for kit bag and Bet Us are down below in the description. Now I begin with the news that Barcelona are set to delay the launch of their new kit. Now it's reported that Barcelona are not gonna launch their home kit for next season until the end of July, which is pretty late, because if you do remember correctly, last season Barcelona launched their home kit around June 15th. Now they're saying they're gonna launch it, or this year they're gonna launch it around end of July. So that means that Barcelona fans are gonna have to wait a little bit more than a month in order to get their hands on the home jersey, which has been leaked. There's been images of what the home jersey will look like. Of course, I have reported about that in the previous videos. And the reason why Barcelona want to delay the launch of their home kit for next season is because they first want to finalize the new Nike agreement. As you know, Barcelona are still negotiating the Nike agreement, where both parties are gonna renew their contract for 10 years, where Nike are expected to pay Barcelona around 120 million euros per season. There's also gonna be a signing bonus that's gonna be between 100 to 150 million euros, where it's gonna be part signing bonus, part an advancement by Nike in order to help the club in a difficult financial situation. Of course, the foundation has been laid for this contract. Right now, both parties are finalizing the last few details on the contract, and it's expected that this contract should be finalized pretty soon. Of course, Barcelona need to finalize it before June 30th in order to cover the deficit that they currently have during this fiscal year that was left due to the non-payment of Libero for Barca Vision. So Barcelona want to finalize the Nike deal. They want to announce the new Nike deal. Then they want to launch the jersey, and that is why it has been delayed until the end of July. So it looks like we're going to have to wait a bit longer to get our hands on the new Barcelona jersey. Now, speaking of money, since I did just mention the Nike deal, there is still a chance that Barcelona could make it to the Club World Cup in 2025. Now, as I reported before, the Club World Cup will have a new format, which will include 32 teams or 32 clubs from all around the globe. This competition will be played every 4 years. It's going to be played exactly 1 year before the regular World Cup, and it's going to be hosted by the same nation that will host the World Cup the following year. So this first edition of this new Club World Cup format will be held in 2025 in the US, 1 year before the 2026 World Cup. And the way that clubs can qualify to this is through different methods, but pretty much Europe was given 12 spots. 4 out of those spots automatically qualified due to winning their Champions League, and the other 8 spots qualified based on points. And of course, Barcelona missed out on this qualification, where Atletico de Madrid beat us by points, so they got to qualify for the Club World Cup, and Barcelona were left out. However, there's still a way that Barcelona could still make it to the Club World Cup, because Ancelotti, Real Madrid's coach, has said that Real Madrid would like to decline the invitation to participate in the Club World Cup. And if this happens, then the team that would take the place of Real Madrid would be Barcelona, based on nose coefficient points, because they have the highest points out of the rest of the teams in La Liga. So if Real Madrid do end up missing out on the Club World Cup because they reject the invitation, then Barcelona could still go. And this, of course, would be huge for Barcelona, because the clubs who will participate in this competition will automatically get 50 million euros. That's 50 million euros for participating only, with the winner receiving an extra 100 million euros. So there are 150 million euros at play. So if Real Madrid don't go, then Barcelona could have a chance at winning this money, which could be a huge boost to Barcelona's finances, especially during this difficult financial time. Now, more news, because we do have to talk about Sergi Roberto, because it looks like the Barcelona captain is much closer to the exit than he is to staying at the club. Now, as you know, Xavi Hernandez had requested that Sergi Roberto's contract be extended by 1 more year, which it does expire at the end of this month. The club had agreed to do this for Xavi Hernandez, but now that Xavi is gone, the renewal of Sergio Roberto was put on hold per Hansi Flick, who wanted all the operations to be placed on hold until he can properly analyze the squad. And now it's reported that Sergio Roberto is closer to leaving because he is not an essential player for Hansi Flick. There's also the whole situation with the club's finances, where the club still need to register some pretty important players like Gabi and Alejandro Balde. And given the club's finances, given that Hansi Flick is not really too keen on Sergio Roberto, and even less so if Barcelona end up signing a midfielder, seems that Sergio Roberto is a lot closer to leaving than he is to stay. Now, Barcelona did ask Sergio Roberto to wait until August because, again, they want to figure out their financial fair play. They want to register the players who still need to be registered, and then they want to make the signings that they want to make as signings. And then if they do end up having enough space on their wage bill, they would like to offer Sergio Roberto a renewal. However, Sergi is not willing to wait until August because, you know, by then it could be too late. If you wait until then Barcelona says, oh, never mind, we're not going to renew you. Now Sergio Roberto is left without a team. So Sergio Roberto is not willing to wait for that long, and he's already started looking for a new team. And reports are saying that Sergio Roberto is 90% likely to be out of the club. Some are saying 100, but I don't believe that anything is 100% in football. So I would say more 90% that likelihood that Sergio Roberto will end up leaving. Now we will end this video with the news that Cameron Puertas has offered himself to Barcelona. Now, Cameron Puertas is a 25-year-old midfielder. He can play both as a center midfielder and as an attacking midfielder. He currently plays in France for Union SG. He had a pretty good season where he scored 5 goals and provided 16 assists. And as such, he has caught the attention of La Liga clubs, and he is headed to Spain, most likely to Sevilla, who will be offering 4 to 5 million euros to sign the Spanish midfielder. However, in an interview, he did offer himself to Barcelona, saying that he would love to come to Barcelona. In fact, I can't remember his exact words, but he said that if he, he would also like to play for Real Madrid because they're a big club. But if Barcelona asked him to come, he would walk from Madrid to Barcelona because he would like to play for the club. Now, quick clarification, because every time I say a player has offered himself to Barcelona, I always get the comment, oh my God, why is Barcelona considering this player? Again, Barcelona's not considering Cameron Puertas. He's simply offering himself to the club. That doesn't mean much. Anybody could technically offer themselves to Barcelona. I could offer myself to Barcelona, but of course Barcelona are not going to sign me. So this is just the player offering himself to the club, not the other way around. But I am curious to hear you guys' thoughts, because I personally have never heard of Cameron Puertas. I've never seen him play. But if you have, if you know anything about him, please let me know down in the comment section. Anyways, that is all for this video. This is the second video of today. I will be uploading a third one. Yes, there's going to be 3 videos total because there's a lot of news today. Of course, I didn't get to do the podcast because I was working pretty late. But 3 videos in total. Make sure to check them all out so you can be up to date on all Barcelona's news. Anyways, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment. I will see you in the next video. And as always, Visca Barça.